Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is the second video on this channel after the first video. The first video did a lot better than I thought it would. Turns out there's a lot of interest in people with more money than sense spending money on modifying bikes and playing with big boys toys. So I'm glad that you decided to subscribe and join me for this journey. And on this video, what I wanted to do is just explain, kind of following up from the last video, and what I decided to, just some thoughts on the bike, what I've found so far since that video, but also what I decided on the mods following the visit. So I've now put together a list of mods that I'm going to be doing over the winter period, or over the kind of, you know, the autumn winter period, so that you know, we've had some beautiful weather here in the UK, and that is coming to an end. I didn't want my bike out of action whilst I was doing some of these mods, so I've decided to do it later in the year. But I know exactly what mods I'm going to be doing now, and I want to talk you through those in this video. First of all, I'm going to meet up with my friend Adam, who's just bought a Ducati Diavel, which I think that's how you pronounce it, Diavel. It's kind of a hybrid between a sport and a cruiser. So I think it actually created its own bike category because of that bike. It's like a sports cruiser, which is cool. So we're going to go and have a look at that. He just picked one up this week, and I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on the bike. I think, you know, I've been speaking to a few people about them, and it seems that people either love them or hate them, or, you know, it's an acquired taste. So I'd be interested to see your thoughts on that. We'll take a look at that, and then we're going to take a trip down to Harley Davidson, and I'll show you the exact mods that I'm going to be doing to this bike. So let's get stuck in. So this is the Ducati Diavel that my mate Adam picked up. It's a 2011 model, but it only had just over 5,000 miles on the clock. It's in excellent condition. In terms of the bike, I think it's about 162 brake horsepower. This is a 2011 model, weighs a ton. It's about 210 kilograms, and yeah, it weighs a bit. But this is the kind of sports, kind of cruiser style. Looks very, very comfortable, but at the same time, you know, you get a bit of a lean over, and it's kind of shaped like a sports bike. I think it's really nice. You know, I've seen some really ugly ones of these. I think this is a better looking one, but it's absolutely immaculate. And we're going to take both of the bikes now down for a ride down to Harley Davidson, and I'm going to show you guys the mods. So Adam's coming along with us. Let us know in the comments what you think about the Ducati Diavel, because as I say, I've had mixed opinions of this bike. I'd love to hear your comments on it as well. So let's get on the bikes and let's crack on with the video. Alright, the weather's got a bit nicer now. So I'm going to talk you through the modifications that I'm planning to do to this bike, and if you stay part of the channel, you'll be able to see that progression and the end result, the finished result. And basically, if you caught the last video, I showed you a snippet of one of the custom bikes that Sykes had done down in their workshop in Harley Davidson. It was an orange bike, and you can kind of find some other YouTube videos on that bike, because I've showcased it at different events and things like that, and exhibitions. But I'm going to be doing a lot of the mods to this bike that were on that bike, and I'll talk you through what they are. Starting with the seat. So the seat, I'm going to go for it's called the Sundowner seat, but it's customized. It's got like a cross stitching and a bit of a softer material fabric on the top, to give an added layer of comfort, because you know, these leather seats, I do find they can, after riding for a while, they do tend to let's just say you know, cause a little bit of an irritation and pain to your backside, and that seat will just give that added layer of protection and comfort there. So really cool, nice custom seat. Also the brake levers, we're going to be getting the brake levers done, and the grips. So the grips are going to be changed for these nice kind of metal, they feel nice, so they're like a thick metal kind of grated feel, and they're also going to be heated as well. So as I mentioned before, the standard ones don't come with the heated grips, even though the button's there. on the handlebars there, on the controls. But going to be getting the heated grips and the brake levers done, and the clutch levers. What else? We're going to be doing the foot pegs. So the foot pegs are going to be changed for these nice metal kind of grated look as well that are on the orange bike. I'm going for a full blacked out engine, so all of the blacked out engine, the petrol cap. The only bit they can't black out due to accessibility problems and getting the piece off to spray paint it with a special paint is the left hand side. It's kind of like a brown, I guess. I'm spraying all of this kind of rosy brown kind of engine parts and plates for black, just like they did on the orange one. So I'm completely blacking out the bike basically. So that's going to be another thing that we're doing with the bike. Also the exhaust cover. So the exhaust cover going to be hiding up the kind of brushed stainless or whatever it is, brushed kind of rose gold, and we're going to be putting the exhaust cover over that. What it is, it's just a regular black exhaust cover, but all they did was drill 3 holes in the exhaust cover on the top and bottom, and you know, file it down, spray it, and I just think it just gives it a little bit more character. It's a bit more unique, it's a bit more custom. I might go for circles, I might just have a shape designed and have that cut out, I don't know yet, but I'm going to be doing that as well, and that will kind of black out the bike even more. What else? The main thing was the brake, you know, the tail tidy, getting rid of that horrible clunky kind of plastic looking, you know, indicators, brake light, reg plate holder. And I am going to have the reg plate holder mounted on the side, and it doesn't come out too far. I've got a small plate on this bike, so it won't come out further than my foot, and it just gets it out the way, and that means I can have these really nice bright, ultra bright LEDs that are dynamic. They change between indicators and brake lights, and I was a bit concerned about the brightness of those, just because, you know, on a bike you want people to see that you're braking. There's enough crashes on the road with like engine braking and cars not seeing that you're stopping and things like that. So that was a concern, but actually when I tested them, they light up the whole back of the bike underneath with the wheel whiz, and it's really, really bright, and they change from amber for indicator to red to brake, and they work really, really well. So we're going to be having those put in very, very discreetly under that fender plate at the back, and matching indicators at the front as well, so getting rid of these big clunky, you know, I don't really like big clunky plastic looking indicators, so we're going to be getting rid of those and putting those tiny little discreet ultra bright LEDs at the front there as well. I had the what was it, Resnor, I think it was, the indicators on my MTO7, and they were amazing, and these are made by the same company. They're extremely bright, so they're going to be going on. Other things, the wing mirrors are staying, but they're just going to be swapped around and then put upside down, like the orange one. I like that. I might do that, I might not. I might just keep these like this, but that's all they did. They're not different wing mirrors, they're just mounted upside down and swap place so that they're, you know, in the right orientation. So we're going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing the wheels, I'm not going to be doing any mods to the wheels because I'm blacking the bike out, obviously, so I want black wheels. I may get some nice custom made stickers or something to go around the rim of the wheel, but anytime I've ever seen those, eventually they just start peeling off and they look a bit cheap and crap, really, so I probably won't bother with stickers. Anything else that I was getting done to the bike? I don't think so. I think that's it. So if you want to see how that goes, and you want to see me get those mods done to this bike, and you want to see the end product, because there's not going to be one like that, you know, that orange bike's unique, but it's never been done to a black one, and you're interested in seeing what that looks like on a fully blacked out Harley Davidson Sportster S 2022 model, follow the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell as well, and you'll see that whole progression, and you'll see me complete the mods, and you know, over this next few months we'll have that complete, and you'll be able to see what that looks like. So that's about it for this video. I just wanted to kind of confirm what was my intentions for the bike. If you want, if you've got any questions or any mods that you would add to the bike, or any questions on what I've been over in this video, or let me know also what you think of the Ducati Diavel. I'd be interested in your thoughts on that, or anything else you'd like to see on the channel, let me know, and I'll happily do a video on that. Also, I'm going to be going through some of the features on this bike as well that aren't really on YouTube, aren't on the internet. You can't, you know, all these mode buttons that we've got on the bike. I was thinking about doing one on the rain and what that actually does, you know, how it works, how the bike feels different, how it changes the riding style, and go through some of the modes in detail on this channel as well, for those of you interested in that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get alerted when new videos come up, and until then, take care, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you then.